Today, I will be showing you the all-new Sitecore Pages, which is a pixel-perfect authoring tool launched with Sitecore 𝗙𝗹𝗵𝗵. With Sitecore 𝗙𝗹𝗵𝗵, you get the best of both worlds. Marketers get a slick and intuitive authoring experience to help build beautiful and high-impact content, and developers still get all the flexibility they need to build experiences their way. You can build pixel-perfect front-end experiences for any user interface with your data and your components. You can build once and use everywhere. It is composable by design. You can combine templates, components, static content, dynamic content, and media together in one single place. So let's see this in action. Welcome to the home screen of Sitecore Pages. This is a new, very fast authoring experience for Sitecore authors, released as part of Sitecore 𝗙𝗹𝗵𝗵. So let's see what all features do we have on Sitecore Pages. On the left hand side, we can see this tray is having Sitecore Pages, components, content, personalize and analyze, various options. And then the site tree is basically showing the content tree from Sitecore. On the middle section here, we have various viewports to select for, which means like when we click for a viewport, we can actually author the component for a viewport. We have multiple options to choose from or to set our own viewport if we are designing and developing for a specific viewport. Then we have option to preview the page. Any changes, whatever we are making on the page is going to be auto-saved, and this option here is showing like no changes. So if I go here and make some changes, I added a space, so it will automatically save. This section here is like undo and redo, to undo any specific change or like to redo any specific change. And we can see like the last save here is just now. And then the right hand side section is basically providing additional details of the selected component. Example, let's say if we select a hero component, here we can see we can select the data source, we can set the grid layout, set the font size, order, offset. There are various styling options to choose from based on the way component is designed. Advanced styling we can do using additional CSS styles and basic details what we used to get on the content tree view of Sitecore 𝗙𝗹𝗵 or XP. So now let's say we are authoring for a page. Example, there's a landing page. We go there, we can see like how blazing fast this is. Immediately my component is loading, my page is loading, and I can basically go to the component section and drag and drop any pre-designed component here. There are a bunch of components being built out of the box. With 𝗙𝗹𝗵𝗵, very few components are coming, and on top of this, like we build many components generic in nature to basically complete the UI experience. Now example, like here I dragged and dropped a banner component, and let's say if I'm choosing a existing banner, I can create a new banner, certainly using the same pop-ups, right? So for the sake of time, just selecting an existing banner, and it is loading the banner for me. We can see the data source is being loaded, and then I can play with the styling and spacing if at all required. And we can see like there are additional details Like I can move up or down from here. I can do the in context editing. And one of the most beautiful feature I feel here is like selecting a viewport and making edits for the viewport. Many times we have seen that when we are in a viewport, for example, mobile, the title, descriptions on banners and various other sections of the page is bleeding either in the overlays or outside the component boundaries. So this is a good tool to author firsthand within the context of the viewport we are selecting. Now, on top of this, up right corner, we have options to select the particular website. And this is exactly, if we have multiple websites, we can select the website, and like the website's content tree will be loaded in the pages section here. For authoring, I can select the enabled languages from this drop down, and by selecting this, it will change the context of the page, and then I can author in the other language, the selected language. So as you can see, like this is a very blazing fast experience in comparison with Experience Editor. If you are aware of Experience Editor authoring, preview is also taking a lot of time in terms of loading it. Now I'm just clicking the preview and see like how fast this loads. So I just click, and in a fraction of seconds, my page is actually loaded in the preview mode. I can quickly go back. Let's load home page because there was many components there. And I'm clicking preview now. Again, we can see like in fractions of seconds, my entire page is loaded in the preview. And this is because like the UI is not loading any unnecessary files to render or serve my page.